Welcome to SMS News Show, and happy Black History Month.
This week we will have an interview with Miss Jernigan on what's happening in construction.
We will also be giving you the weather for this week.
Now for our announcements. Need extra help with homework or a confusing subject?
There is extra tutoring offered at the DRC Center across Swanee High School, Monday through Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m.
The yearbooks are now on sale for $40.
Get yours today, because prices are going up in March.
Teachers are now offering tutoring in math, language arts, and 8th grade science. Ask your teachers for more information.
And now for our weather.
Our weather for this week has an average high of 74 and an average low of 46. And now to Haley with the sports.
Last week, both baseball and softball had games. The baseball scores were 12-7. The softball scores were 14-3. We have both baseball and softball games on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday's game is an away game against Bullis High School. Tuesday's game is an away game against Bacala Middle School. And Thursday's game is a home game against Florida High. And now back to Isabel and Maddie.
Happy Black History Month!
Hey Maddie, did you know the first African American lawyer was John Marshall Langston?
No, I didn't. That's super interesting.
I know, right? He passed the bar in Ohio in 1854.
Now for our interview with Miss Jernigan.
My name is Isabel Washington, and I'm here with Ms. Jernigan. We're going to ask you a couple of questions today. So, why did you become a construction teacher?
I have always been on job sites. So my dad is an air conditioner contractor, and I was always on the job sites with him, and I loved being able to see something be built from the ground up. It was really exciting. And then when I was little, I remember using a rake and making leaves the outline of a house, like a floor plan. And so I did that forever. I loved to draw houses. I loved to build things. And this was just, I worked in the construction industry for a long time before I became a teacher. But at some point you decide you want to share your knowledge with other people. Yeah. And so that's why I became a construction teacher, and I really enjoyed it.
For our next question, what is your favorite project I guess you have done with students?
Oh, I love them all, but the nail and string is the first project that we do, and I really love that. It's a way that students can choose something that they really love, like a symbol or a letter that is important to them, and then create art and kind of blend art and construction together and learn how to use those basic tools like hammer and nail and sand, hand sanding to create a really cool thing that they can have forever. I still have students that were with me years ago that come back and say, I still have my nail and string project, so I really like that project.
For our next question, what's your favorite thing about being a teacher?
I love kids. I love being here, and y'all are really funny, and y'all say crazy stuff, and I love to hear the neat ideas that y'all come up with, and always new. There's always something new. Classes change for me halfway through the year, and I get a whole new set of students, and they're never the same. Classes are never the same. The dynamic of the classes are different, and I enjoy that, and I enjoy you guys being able to get something and turn it into something special and interesting and learn new skills, because these are skills, like the skills that we're learning in class are things that you can take with you, and whether you're in the construction industry or not, they're always useful.
Yeah, you can create something new.
Yes, you can always do something, even at your home, you want to do something around the house. You can always do that when you learn how to use the tools here. So I love seeing people learn how to do stuff on their own. It's really empowering for them to know, like, I can do this. So I like that.
How long have you been working in construction?
A long time. I started designing houses in 1999, so that was a long time ago, and been doing that ever since. I still do that today, but I've worked mostly drawing houses, but I have worked with a few people constructing their houses, and I recently drew and constructed still in the process of my own house. So that's been really fun, and yeah, I've been in construction a long time.
What project do you have the most connection or feelings with? And why?
Well, I love all the stuff we do in class. One thing that students did a couple years ago was build, or a year or two ago, was build the storage shed, and we raffled it off. And that was a long process. I don't know if y'all remember seeing it out in the back, but it was a long process to build that and to get it ready and eventually raffle it off, and then that brought money back into our program so that we could build more things. So that was a really special one. Really everything, when students put their effort and their heart into building something, it's always
special to you.
It is. It's always special to me. So
That was our last question. Thank you for letting us come here.
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for watching this week's show.
Be sure to tune in next time. Have a great week.